Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to the sinking city. And I need to lower the volume even further. It's still really, really loud. So I played this a few years ago when it was released, and I did not like it back then. And it had very, I should say, mixed reviews too. But I decided that due to the fact that they've changed it over the years and it seems to have a more positive reviews now, I thought I'd give it another shot. Also, it's New Year's Eve, which means that I'm going to wish each and every one of you Happy New Year. And who knows, if I do enjoy the game, I will continue playing. I don't know for how long. If I don't, I will find something else to play. Frosty, welcome. Dear Mr. Charles Reed, as you requested, I've researched the outburst of hysteria and visions in the city of Oakmont, Massachusetts. It turns out that your assumptions were correct. Such cases are indeed more frequent here. Men and women from across the country are drawn to Oakmont, haunted by visions similar to yours. A city drowning, the presence of something great yet unknown. As luck has it, I believe we have stumbled upon the source of your ailment, and the person who might help you with it. Prepare yourself, then come to Oakmont as soon as you can. I will meet you here to help you on your way. Cordially, Johannes Vanderberg. So this is supposed to be an open-world horror game, heavily inspired by H.P. Lovecraft. And I don't know anything. Apparently, I'm suffering from hysteria. Oh, that's creepy. Or some mental illness. Or ailment. Something bad. Now I can probably increase the volume a little bit. Thank you, game. He's in the throes of a panic attack, it seems. So I'm supposed to be a private investigator checking on Oakmont. Holy shit, this is weird. Hello, Squiddy. So what can I do? No, I can't. So we'll just have to wait, then I can increase the volume. The menu volume was too loud, and now it's too low. Wonderful, isn't it? Dead? Something? Whee! I almost wanted to say, do you know how I got these scars? Alright, now we can change that. As I said, the audio was super loud. It should be good. I'm on the Karen. So this is me, apparently. And that was attack. That is... Oh, look at that. That's, is that a 1914?
I have to use it, but something tells me I will.
Oh, what a hard-boiled sounding voice I have. Coil springs. Okay. Deatras. Oh yeah, that's the one we read before. C to activate casebook. T to press for more information. A Frosty welcome. That's that thing. I have nothing else. Some lore here. Oh, they got skills now. Look at that. What's this? A folding camera. Key evidence collected. What? I have no idea what that is. Inventory. How do I see? Oh, Mine Palace. That's where you can get the clues and stuff. Apparently, I can't do anything else. I love the backpack, though.
Never trust a tourist advertisement.
Monolith National Park is waiting for you. Grommer, the noble troglodyte. Well, I guess I'm here in Oakmont, then. And these controls are a little bit weird for me.
At
Hello.
last, Mr. Charles Reed.
Hello,
What a
Heisenberg.
pleasure to finally meet you in the flesh.
Nice to meet you.
Johannes van der Berg, at your service. I did promise to meet you the moment you arrived.
Ah, much obliged, Mr. Vanderberg. I guess I didn't expect you to mean so literally.
Please call me Johannes. But where are my manners?
At home.
Welcome to the proud city of Oakmont. Alas, now is not its finest hour, though it is its most important.
You said you know someone who can help me with my problem. The visions have been getting worse.
Such vividness of dreams is not uncommon here in Oakmont. By chance, the man I spoke of, Robert Throgmorton, is already at the port. He has dedicated a lot of time and effort to investigate this issue. Alas, I fear he has a more pressing matter on his hands.
How can I find Mr. Throgmorton?
Don't worry, you can't miss him. Throgmorton tends to stand out.
I think that's the guy who has the Innsmouth look.
I'll need a place to lay my head while I'm here. Any recommendations?
Fear not. I've already feathered a nest for you. There's a room in your name at the Devil's Reef Hotel.
Ah, that was the sign we saw.
Sounds charming.
Don't judge a book by its cover, Mr. Reed.
What's the best way to get around Oakmont? I'd like to drop my things at the hotel.
Most locals go by foot or by boat. I've got the latter sorted for you. There's one waiting outside the port.
You're too kind, Johannes. Can you steer me towards the Devil's Reef?
Take this map. I've marked the
Oh.
hotel and a few other key places.
Other places? Like what?
You're a private eye, yes? Well, I've highlighted the police station, city archive, newspaper. Places you'll need to get to the truth. This city is insular, its ways mysterious. No one will take you by the hand, so you better know where to turn in search of a lead.
How do you fill your days, Mr. Vanderberg?
I host a philosophy club for the like-minded intelligentsia, gathering seeds of thought, like moths drawn to a flame.
Does Oakmont really have much of a market for philosophy these days?
There is no consciousness without pain, Mr. Reed. No better moment for clarity than times of hardship.
Some good dialogue here.
That's it for now, I think.
Voice acting so-so, but the dialogue is okay.
No, no. The pleasure was mine, Mr. Reed.
Oh, before you go, how can I get in touch with you later?
Don't worry about that. I'm the kind of man who finds you.
I like his style, though. Find Robertson, and I got that. M to activate, T for more information. And here's the Karen. I guess that's the boat. How do I get the more... It says like T to get more info, but it doesn't. Well, thank you, game. Oh, maybe I have to do like this, and then press T. Is that it? What's that? What's this? Oakmont City Port. So these are the different city areas. This is basically Venice. University Library. City Hall. This is a big city. When they said sinking city, they weren't kidding. That's the asylum. Hospital. I guess that's police station. Yeah. Newspaper. And Devil's Reef Hotel. I guess well, I should technically be able to go most of the way there by boat. So, can
We'll
I...
meet again, Mr. Reed.
Okay. And that's sprint, per usual. That's crouching. That's close combat. What the hell are you doing? Hey there.
The end is nigh. It will begin again. What is down comes up. The seed is sowed.
Up will be down, down will be up. The first will be last, and the last will be first. Yeah, we've heard that one before. That's a biblical thing. Hey, here's the
I
dude.
don't care about your petty excuses. No
They
one
changed
leaves
his
the village
appearance.
Until my son is found, and that is final.
Excuse me. Are you Robert Throgmorton?
I am, but not interested. Go away.
The name's Charles Reed. I'm a private investigator, just arrived from Boston. I was told you might be able to help me.
Private investigator.
He doesn't have a Bostonian accent that well, so...
Perhaps we can help each other.
If I may ask, what happened to your son?
Why do you care? What's your angle, outsider?
Well, like I said, I'm a PI. Finding people is kind of my specialty.
Is it? Well, Albert was part of a deep-sea expedition I commissioned. This useless fool over here says he found Albert washed ashore in a lifeboat. Says he was barely conscious, out of his mind, talking gibberish in some other language. But he even tried to bite him.
And you don't believe him?
Complete malarkey. I know my Albert. I raised him strong and smart, the best of his kind. It couldn't have been him. Albert's disappearance is the work of Innsmouthers. Mark my words.
Not mouthers, mufflers. Innsmouthers.
I've heard you're the man to speak to about visions, outbreaks of hysteria. I'm trying to get to the bottom of it myself.
Another newcomer with another problem. Yes, I know what you speak of.
Can I ask you a few questions?
How dare you? My son Albert is missing, and no one in this Innsmouth-ridden city will do
Feels
a
like I
damn
went the
thing.
other way around.
But yes, let's talk about your dreams.
I take it you're not the biggest fan of these Innsmouthers.
Those fish-faced freaks have overrun this city since
Hello!
Innsmouth
Happy
was
New
around.
Year!
But now, those
Nice to see you, Janshi.
occupy half this damn city. The port, Grimhaven Bay, Salvation Harbor, the shells. They are everywhere.
So they're just refugees.
Hardly. They've taken work from the local fishermen. They stir and agitate against us, the Throgmorton family. We are the pillar of this community, not to mention that crime rates have skyrocketed. Simply speaking, they are a big stinking pile of trouble.
So, I think he might be one of the ape men from the Curious Case of Charles Dexter Ward. I'm not sure now. I just remembered him being more Innsmouthy than, or as they say here, stupidly, Innsmouthers. That's just stupid.
Please forgive the question, but I've never met a man quite like you before.
That's because no man measures up to the Throgmorton lineage. Proud and powerful blood flows through our veins. My father united with a certain royal family.
Ah ha ha ha, there we go.
Blessed all our offspring with these exquisite features.
Mr. Throgmorton, let me help you. I'm rather good at tracking down missing people. I'll find Albert.
What makes you think you can do it? Oakmont is not exactly friendly to new arrivals.
Let's just say I tend to see things that others miss. And anyway, what have you got to lose? Sounds like you could use every man you can get.
Vera. You have a point, newcomer.
Vera?
Sorry, did you just say Vera? What does that
Vera.
mean?
You had better get used to the Oakmont dialect, outsider. That is, if you want to fit in. It is a fascinating blend. Vera means fine. I was saying, we have a deal.
I see. Thank you. I need to know more about what happened to Albert.
Tame, did you not listen at all? I already told you everything. After leaving on the expedition, Albert was found on the shore in a lifeboat. This fisherman supposedly brought him to the house, and then left to call me. But when I arrived here, my son was nowhere to be seen.
So our first case, then.
Clearly, something suspicious occurred inside the house. I suggest you stop dawdling and go see for yourself.
Where's the house where this all happened?
For Kay's sake, I thought you were a private eye. We're standing right in front of it.
You mentioned a lifeboat. Is it still around?
Yes. Face the house, then to the left is a beach that borders a fence. You'll find it there.
As much as I'm enjoying the weather, Mr. Throgmorton, it's time for me to get started.
Find my son, newcomer, and be quick about it.
Mind Palace clue, Robert's request. Let's open them. A frosty welcome. Robert's request, the hotel room key, Mind Palace, okay. So, the Innsmouth. So I can choose and add them. We'll probably find out. We'll probably find out sooner or later. So we're standing outside the fisherman's house.
Don't do anything stupid, newcomer. And keep your hands where I can see them.
I've said everything I know.
I've said everything I know. So I guess this is the house then. Oh. Charming, I'm sure. Ugh. Ugh. That's something it's squishy. It's very squishy. Eek. Sink, kitchen. This is rather large, though. Say. There's an upstairs. There's a lot of fish in here. Oh, hello, octopusy. Oh, that's a big fishy. Wow. So what do we have here? Oh, somebody has a doggo.
Huh. This dog mat looks better than the owner's bed.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it? A nice little hot stove. What do we have here? We have the same marking. Alright, I need to hold. Use the gunpowder metal scraps. I guess there's some crafting elements in the game. What's
The
this?
book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for. The book is damp and damaged, but clearly well cared for.
That's a weird thing. It's very damp here. I'm impressed that nobody has died from pneumonia. Alright, what's over here? Let's go upstairs and have a look. This place is... Oh, hi, hello, officer.
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
Holy
It
shit.
would take tremendous effort to move this thing, let alone tossing it over like this. Hello? Hey, can you hear me?
Oh, my head. What? Who are you? Are you police? I've already told them everything.
It's okay. I'm Charles Reed, Private Eye. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son.
Oh, okay. What do you want?
I want to know what happened here. Every detail.
I
Mhm.
don't remember much. Me, Paul, and Lewis, we were here. This is our house. Barry was outside on his business. Then he came back carrying Throgmorton's son. He was unconscious, barely breathing. Barry left again to call Mr. Robert.
Then what?
We put the guy in Lewis's room. Then he started to make these horrible sounds and... Okay. My head began to burst. And he woke up. And after that, I don't remember a thing. Just dreams. Drowned streets, a sleeping giant.
Cthulhu!
A voice that called me.
That sounds familiar. Tell me about yourself.
Name's Will Hammond. I'm a fisherman. We all are. Live here together. Me, poor fella Paul, Barry, and Innsmouther Lewis Flynn. We moved here after the flood. I worked on the railroad, but the rail ain't kicking anymore, so I started fishing. It was add or starve.
Where are all the other guys?
Damn, my character's pale.
Kay be with him. Barry's outside with Mr. Throgmorton. Lucky rascal missed everything. And I have no idea what Lewis or Throgmorton's son got to. Starting to suspect the worst.
Sounds very...
Do you know how Paul died?
I don't know. When I pulled myself together, he was already gone. Kay have mercy on his soul.
Who is this K you keep mentioning?
Outsider, show some respect. Kay is our lord, our light, our love.
Sorry, I didn't know. I'll leave you to it. Take care of yourself, Will.
So...
Please, Detective.
Dagon?
Sir, tell me the truth. Could it be me? Did I kill Paul? Or... Kay, did I kill him?
I don't know yet, Will. The police will stop anyone coming in or out of here, so I suggest you just try and get some rest.
I'm afraid of what I might dream.
You and me both, dude. Here's some
There was
blood.
a fierce fight here, but someone tried to flee.
That's the dude. Let's go in here then. Oh, let's see now. Railway magazine. I guess this is Will's room then. Also, this is kind of odd because usually you tended to put them kind of straight to isolate the place when it's cold.
Choo choo.
Okay. Metal scrap. I guess this is Paul's place then? Oh my.
I can barely recognize the face of the poor fella. He was beaten to a pulp.
Yeah, that's nasty. And I got some sanity loss, apparently. Whoa, look at me go all wibbly wobbly. Woohoo! Oh, there's something around here. Okay, so... So this is where they had the boy. Retrocognition allows you to understand events that happened in the past. Inspect enough evidence on the scene and a vision will emerge. Step into it and find a critical scene. Oh, this is like Assassin's Creed Syndicate.
Never seen knives like this before. Masterful work. Seems like Prohibition hasn't affected Oakmont too much.
Yeah. Oh, that's an Innsmouther.
So that's what an Innsmouther looks like.
And then we have this thing here. So we have the first point here.
What's happening?
Okay, they got scared, they ran out. We have the next vision here, where one was killed.
This ape face.
Okay. Oh, and somebody threw a barrel at his head. Okay, they tried to stop him.
Yeah, run!
Okay, let's see what we have here.
B. The casebook contains your main case, which reflects your overall story progress. You can work on more than one side case. Yeah, sure. Okay. I have all the evidence here. You get evidence, interact with objects and people, combine clues in your mind palace, and take photos. A white frame in the camera viewfinder indicates if you are aiming it correctly. Read evidence closely to identify. Pin evidence on the HUD to keep track of your current goal. Bleh. You can also place evidence on the map. The casebook. Okay, so if I open the... Oh no. William Hammond's testimony. Robert's request from Martin. Yeah. Mind pass. Okay. The Throckmortons and Innsmouthers are in an ongoing feud. Okay. One of the fishermen is missing. Albert Throgmorton behaved strangely after returning from the sea. He was mad, violent, and spoke gibberish. Sudden psychotic. Combine clues to make deductions. Albert spread hysteria around him. Albert Throgmorton spread some sort of hysteria. Second influence, which may otherwise nearby. Hysteria, okay. One fisherman is missing. No, that's not it. Okay, so these can't be done. Okay, so that's Albert spread hysteria around himself. Okay. Is that it? Is there anything else? How do I exit this thing? Or is this... Oh my god. There's a lot of shit I can do. So if I stand here... press... No. Johannes Vanderberg... On the source... Okay, these don't work with anything. How do I get out of this? God damn it. C, X... I only have one thing. Oh, okay.
What's happening?
Alright, so that's how I can... 1, 2,
Take this, ape face.
3.
Yeah, run!
When Albert Throgmorton woke
Okay.
up, he was not himself. He attacked the fishermen, and his hysteria spread to them. When he got wounded, he fled.
Okay. Evidence collected. Okay. Investigation of the main case reveals clues to your mind palace. Press C to open the casebook and choose that. Okay. Combine pairs of relevant clues. Evidence. Crucial information for the case is added to the casebook. Deductions. These explain nuances of the case. Oh, so I put the things that happen in order. Okay. And that is to open my... Holy shit, I'm holding a gun to my head. I just wonder if there's anything else. What's this? Except for that.
I'm surprised they don't have someone's portrait here.
What's
5
this?
cards short of a full house.
All evidence has been collected. So if I do like this, no. C and then Mind Palace. Okay. Lewis shot without warning. Albert returned unstable. Albert attacked a fisherman. Was dangerous and posed a threat to Lewis Flynn and his fellow fishermen. Yes. Then Lewis. Lewis shot and he fled wounded. No. No. Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene after the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. As an Innsmouther, Lewis and his people suffered at the hands of Throgmorton. Anti-Throgmorton sentiment. I can track down Albert. So, is there any... Okay, Albert fled wounded. House brawl, and I can track down Albert. Okay, so then...
Let's see what you find, newcomer.
I've said everything I know.
Okay, so we're here now, outside. And they said that there's like, what did he say? It was like somewhere... Albert and the fisherman named Lewis fled the scene in the fight in the house. I can track them using my supernatural sense. If I do like this, can I... Whoa! Okay. This is creepy as fuck. Here's something. Oh, that's someone has fired this.
The fisherman pursued Albert, even let off a few shots.
Mm-hmm. This is an interesting feature, though. It's like Albert was wounded.
Even though Albert was wounded, he managed to climb that high. Robert wasn't exaggerating when he said he raised him strong.
Okay, so I'm just following the tracks here. A warehouse. Okay. There's that marking again. Alcohol and metal scraps. Huh. Piece of cloth. Oh, it's a pocket.
There's something in the pocket.
Bloodstained note. Lewis, please, just give me one more week. I know I owe you, but I'm underwater like everyone else right now. I don't yet have enough stock to operate the bar smoothly with the fuss snooping about the port. Right, we're during Prohibition here. But don't worry. I've struck a nice deal with the proper people, and should have a steady supply of channels soon. Just one more week and I'll return everything with double interest. Peter. Here's some serious
Blood is
blood.
fresh. Whomever it belongs to could not have got far.
Damn, that's a lot of blood here. Another marking here. Yeah, padlocks.
The door won't budge.
Holy frickin' heck. I guess that's him. Oh, whoa, whoa, what the fuck is that? What the fuck was that?
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Yeah, now it's another eyewitness account thing here. All evidence was collected. There's another weird creature thing here. Ugh. Ugh. Everything is so disgusting here. Okay. Let's go to Mine Palace. Lewis pursued Albert. Albert fled when wounded. Lewis may have wanted to kill Albert outright because he was a Throgmorton, rather than just drive him off. Lewis, the insmithter that killed Albert Throgmorton, may be hiding in the bar in Oakman Port. So that's kind of all we can get here. There's just Peter. The jacket was well stained. Albert was murdered. Lewis may be at the bar. Do I have anything else I need to find? Because it's still going wibbly wobbly all over the place. Oh, I hate this though. This is giving me motion sickness.
One fatal round through the forehead. That's no accident. This was deliberate.
Okay, down here, then there's a stair up here. What's all this then? Oh, there's a telephone here too. Gunpowder. And I guess this is where I got down. Yeah, it is. What's it? Did I have anything else in the Mine Palace? No. The murder was deliberate. Fishies, what does it say here? Fish canning factory. Let's just have a further look around. Nope, can't do anything here. Alright, we found him though. So we also have to find the bar. Let's have a look at the map. It's close by. Let's see what we can find. Can I talk to Throgmorton again?
Mr. Throgmorton, I've encountered something.
What? I don't have all day.
Some unusual creatures. And they sure weren't friendly.
You've seen a wild beast, Mr. Reed. I'm somewhat surprised to see you still alive. Those unsettling things appeared after the flood. I've commissioned a few studies on them, but we know little more than when we started. They're aggressive, but fortunately not immune to gunfire.
Yeah, I learned that firsthand.
Try to avoid them when possible. And when you can't, keep your weapons handy.
Mr. Throgmorton, I'm afraid I have bad news.
No.
Yeah, I found your son in the basement of a nearby warehouse. I'm sorry, but he was murdered. Shot in the head and the body hidden.
No. It cannot be true. No, no, no. I don't believe it. No.
Acting.
My condolences, Mr. Throgmorton. I had hoped for a happier outcome.
Your condolences will not bring him back. So much of our blood spilt for nothing. So much effort in vain. My poor Albert. Tell me you know who did it. I want to look him in the eyes. Make him beg for mercy.
Not too odd. Can't be sure yet.
No, exactly. I have some suspects, but I need to investigate further.
What kind of private eye are you?
A thorough one. When I find him, I'll tell you.
It feels like saying Lewis would be
No
too
one
easy.
leaves the port until then. Find me that dirtbag and I'll help you with anything you need.
Oh, that's good. Thank you, Mr. Throgmorton. Now let's see. For some reason it shows me to the ship. To the Karen. I don't know why. It's like I missed something here.
Now get out.
Now get out! Get out of here! Is there anything else? Oh, look at that. That's an interesting thing. How do I take pictures with a camera? Aim, fire weapon, use gadgets. Tab to use items. I guess. There. Okay, all evidence collected on this in this area. So, okay, so if I do it like that, can I reload that? Have some ammo in, okay. Oh, good. Now I got everything working. Now I just need to find the frickin' bar. Photo, yeah. trophy plate. Lewis, the inspector, is going to hiding bar in Oakmont Porch. A bar in Oakmont Porch. Well, that could be... That's quite a large area. So I better... Welcome to Oakmont Town on the rise. Clear water. Under the Keel Bar. Let's continue this way then. Maybe I'll run into it. There's something. Bar? Something? Under the Keel. Oh, I guess it's here. Love the aesthetics so far. And with the... I mean, this is the tutorial, so I can't go anywhere. Hi there!
The port is closed by order of Robert Throgmorton.
Back off! Now back off! Under the Keel Bar.
You look familiar, but old Billy hasn't seen you around.
Oh, hey there.
Hey, got a spare bullet, fella? I ain't eaten in days.
I don't give away bullets, that's a different game.
Stay alert. Monsters lurk underground. They're everywhere.
Well, hello there, Mr. Irish guy.
I'll miss the carpenter's food giveaway with this darn port closure.
You can't do anything? Ah, nice little thing. Oh, sorry about that. Sorry.
Welcome to Under the Keel. What do you want?
I'm looking for a man by the name of Lewis Flynn. Any chance he's here?
Yeah, even if I knew, I don't rat to newcomers.
As it happens, I know you owe a debt to Mr. Flynn. Trouble is, I found your note near the dead body of Albert Throgmorton, son of Robert. So, it seems Lewis is in trouble. Might have even come here to hide. But you hand him over, and he won't be back to collect what you owe. Get me?
That would explain the blood. Fine. If it gets me out of this mess, you can have him.
So?
He's upstairs. Here's the key. You gotta promise to deal with him, once and for all. But save the shooting for outside, huh?
Smart man. There's your good deed for the day. I've seen some unsettling creatures around. Like nothing I've ever encountered. What are they?
So you met a wild beast, newcomer. No one knows what they are, but consider yourself lucky to still be in one piece. They arrived in the flood. Some say they come from the sea. Others that they are Kay's punishment for us.
And what do you say?
If it bleeds, you can kill it.
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
If you want to erase the memory, I sell a perfect cure right here.
Ah.
Better to be a coward and live than brave in death. Unless you're a newcomer.
Oh, goodbye. So he sells probably potions that helps with sanity, I guess, then? Let's have a look around this place. Steal some shit from him. And now we can go upstairs. Oh, there's nothing there. Also a portrait there. Oh, there was something here. Oh, I saw something. No. That's an old reflection.
Get the... Oh.
Get the... Oh! Someone's been playing chess. There. Okay, so...
Hey, who are you?
Oh my god!
Charles Reed, private investigator. Mr. Throgmorton hired me to find his son Albert, so I think you know why I'm here.
Throg. That darn bartender. It was all that crazy ape's fault.
That's an interesting
Calm down.
style.
I only want to speak, for now. But no, if you reach for your gun, you'll hit the floor faster than you can say poetic justice.
I got nothing to hide.
Start at the beginning. What happened?
We were in our house, me, Paul, and Will. Barry'd gone to the sea.
I like the
So I
interpretation
told
of
him
the
that would only
Innsmouth
bring
look.
bad luck. If he'd listened to me, we'd all still be alive.
Come on, Lewis. Focus.
Right. Well, Barry dragged that damn ape to our house. He was bragging about how much Mr. Throgmorton would give us for saving his son. But that ape, he was out cold. Then woke in an instant and started screaming, attacking us. After that, can't remember a thing.
You shot to kill. No warning, no second chances. You pursued Albert even after he fled. Why?
I can't remember it. When he woke, it was like a bloody mist descended over me. First thing I recall after is that darn warehouse and me covered in blood. I had no idea what happened, though. I suspected it had something to do with that ape. Turns out, I was right.
What kind of... why do you...
Gotta ask, you know.
Oh, so you're here to attack me just because I look different to you? Wanna spit on me, whisper to your friends? What's new?
No, I'm sorry. I didn't know how to ask. I've just never met someone like you before. I didn't mean any offense.
Innsmouther's bodies were blessed by the sea. You're gonna see a lot of us here, so you better get over it. We are proud of who we are.
Okay.
The things you did to Albert don't look like a bloody rage. A fatal shot to the head, a hidden body. One might start to wonder if it was deliberate.
I don't know what to say. I wasn't myself.
Or bastard.
I hear there's a bit of a feud between the Innsmouthers and the Throgmortons. Care to fill me in?
Those apes hated us from the moment we arrived in Oakmont. Our home was destroyed. We just needed a place to stay. The Blackwood Grand family shelter.
Okay, so it happened after the Innsmouth was destroyed.
We needed jobs, food, and medicine. The city denied it all.
And so?
We had to fight for every crumb of bread. And those Throgmortons in their high castle only made our life harder, always conspiring behind our backs, always setting people against us. I'd love to see them suffer like we suffered.
You mentioned a grand family. What do you mean?
So you're a newcomer, huh? Explains a lot.
Yeah, a newcomer with a gun. Answer the question.
Okay. People here are crazy about bloodlines and tradition and reputation. The head honchos of Oakmont are called the Grand Families. There's the Carpenters, who control most of the city's underworld, the Blackwoods, who share kin with Innsmouthers through the Marsh family.
And let me guess, the Throgmortons.
Right, those filthy apes. Now that most of the Blackwoods are gone, there's nobody left to protect us Innsmouthers.
I think I've got all I need.
Please, Mr. Reed, don't tell Throgmorton about me. I know I'm in no position to ask. I didn't want to do whatever it is I did. Honest, have mercy, please. I have a family. Without me, they'll starve.
Honestly, I do believe him, but it's also because I know of how shit works in the Lovecraft universe, so...
I won't tell him. Everyone seems to agree there's been an outbreak of madness around these parts. I'm inclined to believe you fell victim to it too. Plus, it seems heartless to tear apart a family after what you've been through already.
Oh, thank you, Mr. Reed. Thank you.
That said, the port's still closed. What will you do?
Hide here, I guess. Don't have a choice. The streets are flooded with police.
I'll make something up to tell Throgmorton. Leave as soon as you can.
Thank you again, sir. I won't forget this.
It's all tragic, and yeah, whatever happened here is tragic, and I can't... No, it would be wrong. There we go. Oh, so... Lewis killed Albert Throgmorton while under some sort of mental influence. He couldn't control his action and thus can't be blamed for Albert's death. Exactly, I agree with that. it's still murder, but it wasn't his fault. It's like second degree at most. But considering the time period we're in and everything, considering that Throgmorton runs the entire town, he would have been lynched. I could try and cover for him, or else Throgmorton will have his head. So I think that's all we can do for poor this poor guy.
Please, I told you the truth, I swear.
I'm just hoping that helping him will put us in good stead with other insmithers around the city. Not sure if there's like a account for that or not, but I have to go and talk to Mr. Throgmorton. This is a good start. This is way better. It has given me a way better impression than I had the first time I played this game. And I love the interpretation of the Innsmouth look. They're way more monstrous now.
I tracked the murderer down, but he was attacked by those things prowling the back alleys. And they tore him apart. It was that Innsmouther fisherman, Lewis. He was covered in your son's blood. That may have attracted the beasts.
Are you certain the body is his?
Beyond any doubt. All that's left of him is a heap of flesh and scrap.
This might bite me in the ass, I don't know.
His jacket. Just ask his friends.
Alas, this was my revenge to exact, not some wild beasts. Something must be done about those pests. Still, justice has been served. This isn't closure, but at least I know now the story. Thank you.
Mr. Throgmorton, I hate to press you, but do you think you could help me now?
Yes, you've earned it. Okay, to think a newcomer barely off the boat solves a crime the police don't, but I digress. Remind me, what brought you to Oakmont?
I think I'm going mad, Mr. Throgmorton. I see things, visions, and I needed to stop. I was drawn here, or guided, or I don't know. But I believe the source of this madness is here, in Oakmont.
You're not wrong, Mr. Reed. An inexplicable hysteria spread through Oakmont after the flood. I funded an expedition to explore recent geological activity that may be responsible.
A geological expedition? I'm not sure I follow.
I have reason to believe the flood and this madness have the same source.
I'm fascinated by his trilby.
So below. So I sent men to find out.
You mentioned the flood. You think it's more than just a natural disaster?
You weren't here, Mr. Reed. What happened defied scientific explanation.
Do these cases of hysteria involve shared visions as well?
Since the flood, many Oakmonters have had similar nightmares. Indeed, Professor Doe, the expedition leader, complained of them herself.
Waterlogged ruins with unnatural architecture, a sleeping giant, drowned streets, and a voice calling from the depths.
Her words exactly. She proposed the expedition, desperately wanting to find the cause.
Has your expedition found anything?
I do not know. Albert was part of it. His passing cannot be coincidence. Why was he alone at the port? And where are the others?
Probably dead.
You think your son was killed because the expedition uncovered something?
Is it so hard to believe? I had no news for a week that Albert, the only one I could trust, comes ashore and is killed.
It does sound suspicious.
Mr. Reed.
It sure does.
I want you to find out what's going on. I expect you're as interested in the expedition's results as I am.
If I'm going to look into this, I'll need to know more. Where should I start?
I'll give you the address of the expedition's headquarters and a key.
That's all you can tell me?
Let me be clear, Reed. You do not speak to me like that again.
I'm sorry, Mr. Throgmorton. I just meant the more I know, the better.
I am a busy man. I funded the research, but left all preparations to Professor Doe, and Albert, when you've finished, come see me at the Throgmorton family manor. It's in Old Grove. Here, I'll show you.
He has been very helpful anyway.
Expenses.
They will be reimbursed after you complete your task. Of course, you've earned some compensation for your work here at the port. I'll also include a fair advance in bullets.
Bullets?
The dollar lost its use here, Mr. Reed.
Yeah, we're in mutant territory now.
Oakmont returned to bartering. Bullets mean more than bills.
Okay, I got a knowledge point. Look at that. Is that under skills? Hardboiled to keep an extra bullet loaded, gaining a chance to deal double damage with pistol. Or set traps twice as quickly, or carry 7 rounds. Regenerate a limited amount of health for one last fighting chance, or smart packing, carry up to 25 pieces of crafting material, or I think this one. There we go. We got the key to the headquarters and information on the lost expedition. Yay! Woohoo! I got a new case. I'm liking this. I'm liking this. This is it's giving me a far better impression than it did back in the day when I tried it. There we are. Now I can finally leave the porch. There we go. New area. Guess it's a load screen. Nope. Cutscene. What the fuck is up with my trousers? Oh boy. This is bad. Oh boy! Whee! Hey, it's Cthulhu! Or, not Cthulhu. Wait, what? Did I just wake up in my hotel, even though I didn't go there? Okay, so we've done the tutorial, at least. Lost at sea, Robert Throgmorton funded an expedition to discover the origins of the mass hysteria gripping Oakmont. The expedition was to explore the seabed near Oakmont. Contact with the expedition was soon lost. Albert Throgmorton was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. I was hired to find any other expedition members, dead or alive. Throgmorton will be waiting for my report in his manor in southern Old Grove. Costume unlocked! Woohoo! I have like inventory. This one. What? I have a revolver and a pistol. Miscellaneous map. Okay, so I am in the Devil Reef Hotel. Apparently, it just unlocked there. Keys book, Mind Palace. What's this? Diary, Part 1. I don't know what exactly sank the USS Cyclops. Only remember the screams and metal creaking, water filling the deck, and my headache. The worst I've ever had. I found myself among the floating seaweed, drowning. A nearby piece of a boat helped me survive and reach the shore of a small island. There we have his trauma. He probably was in World War I and his ship was sunk. And he has PTSD. They found me on it later, starving, half mad, and babbling about the ancient ruins and their denizens. The officials said none of what I thought I'd seen was real. But my memories are true. My strange powers, gained after that ordeal, proved it. I found something horrible on that island, something old and dark and slithering, and it still haunts me. My diary, part 1. Oh yeah, that's a picture of us, I guess.
Crew of the Cyclops. Semper Fortis, brothers.
Fortis? I don't... Semper's like always... Fortis? Give me a moment. I need to check this out. Let's see now. Semper fortis. Always strong is what it means in Latin. I know that semper is always. Like the Marines, always faithful, semper fidelis. A plea for help. Dear Mr. Reed, I understand you are the private eye that I caught the murderer in the porch. My life is in danger, and I cannot trust anyone in the city. Please come to my room, which is just opposite yours. I am in despair. My studies have drawn the attention of vile forces. They stalk me and will take me soon. I've cast my lot, and I am beyond saving. But the 7 books must be saved at any cost. Even if I'm gone, find my notes there. This knowledge must not be lost, as it could be our kind's last hope for enlightenment. Please, be the bearer of this light, for I have failed. Sounds like a signed quest. Charles W. Reed, yeah, U.S. Navy. All that we see or seem is just a dream within a dream.
Never again, they say.
Oh my goodness, so much crafting stuff. Antipsychotics and first aid. Let's see now. Ah, here we go. Oh, wait. Oh, right, I have the day wear. So we have the classic wind coat, or we can go with this. I changed my clothes. That was kind of cool. Mr. Reed, you were the rare example of a man who treated one of my kind humanely, and I feel I have to repay the debt to you. Take this as a friendly piece of advice. Run! Save your life and leave this Grok city to the depths. Don't dig into its secrets, for they are not worth it. There's nothing good left here. I believe you can find a way to escape. Please heed my words. Well, thank you, Lewis. Oh, this is disgusting. Another from J. Vanderberg. Mr. Reed, it seems that you're overexerted yourself while conducting the investigation for Mrs. Throgmorton. Forgive me for the audacity, but I brought you to the Devil's Reef while you were unconscious. Please take more care of yourself in the future. I won't be here for you every time. Johannes. Whoa, okay, that's the sign of yellow. Bewitched Tome. The local legends may be more than mere superstition. A dozen witches were hanged on a huge apple tree that still grows near the cider mill. Among these documents is a confession. One of the witches said that the devil himself granted them a book with words power. This book hides itself from mortal eyes, waiting for the witches to be reborn and return to claim it. The witch who wrote this confession lived in eastern Reed Heights, Reed, that's my name, somewhere north of the intersection of Communion Road and Museum Avenue. Could the book still be hidden there? The Tome of the Mare. The fishermen talk of a place near the Blackwood Manor, on the southern part of Whisper Street, where meetings occur in the dead of night. The locals don't like this part of eastern Grimhaven Bay, because they seem to fear those who gather near the half-built ships. They say a certain book is read at these meetings, a cursed tome that makes people so crave the sea's touch that they go and drown in the ocean. The one reading the book stands on a cursed boat that sinks in the fog. Those who saw it touch the shore have either gone mad or disappeared. Another hint. I boarded up the windows and locked the door. They are just men. The Yellow King's gang. Yeah, that's what I was saying. The yellow sign. The sign of yellow. They can't get me here now. Now, there's only me. Me and these nightmares. A little longer, and I'll figure them out. The Wheel Tome. I had a dream so real it still makes my hands shake. A huge Ferris wheel rose amidst the city. People got on and rode it higher and higher before jumping off at its peak. As the pile of corpses grew bigger, the crowd pushed me to the wheel. And then I saw a man with a leather bag. He was standing in the center of the wheel and reading from a book. His awful dirge was making the wheel rotate and dragging the crowd to the slaughter. Could this vision be real? I know there is an old Ferris wheel at the park in Western Oldgrove near Century Avenue and Beacon Street, but where could the book be? Let's see. Building the church was his redemption. Day after day he worked without payment, carrying stone and putting them in the moist soil of Salvation Harbor. At night, when he returned to his house behind the church, he could not sleep. The book his ancestors brought across the ocean called. When the church was built, the priest found him hanged on the bell ropes. But the book is still waiting for someone to come to and read it. His house is in central Salvation Harbor on the Old Church Road between Seven Oaks Street and Windheim Street. Still has a bad fame, and no one wants to live there even after the flood. So I'm looking for a lot of books. Book in the bank. Talking with locals is never easy, but this old chap was one of the queerest yet. He was happy to talk about the book, but only laughed when I proposed to buy it. I left it in the most guarded place of the city, and paid enough to keep it there until the world ends. And if it is abandoned after the flood, even better. Ignorance is the best guardian. I'm guessing he meant the abandoned bank building in Northern Advent on Forefather Street between Haylog Street and Windhalf Avenue. Alas, it would be too dangerous to go there by myself. Home in the ruins. Local women were talking about a ruined house in central Coverside, near the radio tower on the crossing of Landing Avenue and Kingsport Street. They said the ghosts of the house owner and his family still read the unholy book they kept. Several newcomers who tried to settle in those ruins have gone mad. Just a moment. Gotta answer some messages here. It's fine, and Happy New Year. To everybody I know. So just answering some messages here, and I guess that were
makes this place feel more like home. I miss Boston already.
Oh, here's a weird thing. It's a steamer trunk. And that was that place. Let's see what we have here.
The door.
Mr. Archer, I've seen you dragging things into your room. Mind the floors. I'll make you pay for any scratches you leave. Your landlord.
Budge.
Nothing. Nothing. Oh, I can go even... Okay, let's go farther up then. Nothing. Oh! Hello? Oh, nice painting. What the heck is that? Wow. That's a weird painting. Nothing. Oh, here's something. Hey, hey, hey. Bag. Gunpowder. What's this? Too many coincidences. So the lighthouse is out. Several ships have gotten lost at sea, and some are now decorating the city's beaches. That's one thing. But now there's an enterprising fellow at the city port hiring salvagers to recover ships. He's turning a tidy profit from selling them. Can't be a coincidence. Need to look into it. Now, if only this city wasn't so impossible to navigate. Ah, I kind of agree with that. Anything in here? Nope. Alright, so we're done with this floor and this floor. Let's continue downwards. And here's the lobby.
Finally, you're awake.
Oh, another instrument.
I tell you though, mister, You want to stay on here? You stop making all that noise.
Noise? What noise are you talking about?
I expect my guests to be respectable. Moans, chanting, all that kind of thing. It stops, all right?
Sure.
Yeah, sorry about that. I don't really remember what happened, but I'll do my best.
Yeah? Well, next time it happens, you end up sleeping under the bridge like the other newcomers.
You're not exactly friendly with your guests. Aren't we the ones keeping you in business?
All these newcomers after the flood, they're stark raving mad.
What do you mean?
You can't imagine the crazy notes and books I find after they move out. Only thing they're good for is lighting the kitchen stove.
Can I have a look?
I knew it. I tell you, no one sane would be interested. And you want to take a look? Well, fine. Take what you wish.
Holy shit. Correspondence. That is from Lewis, and here we go. Communicate down. So Archer, the nightmares. Put it up the windows. From the diary part 1. Okay, casebook. Mystic tomes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So these are the things I found. That is from Oakmont. The hotel owner allowed me to look through the weird notes he found in the rooms of disappeared newcomers. Among them, I found several pages from the diary of a man describing his life in Oakmont. He suffered from visions and marked the places where they happened. He was trying to avoid them. Forlorn woman. So these are all side quests, I guess. This city, no matter how badly the flood damaged it, has an unnatural appeal. I can't stop myself from walking, even if it means being struck by further visions. I went to the eastern part of the Salvation Harbor. Near the crossing of Fitz-O'Callaghan Street and Old Church Road, it came. The feeling of loneliness and fear was immense. I was a woman, locked in a room, infected and slowly rotting. My body turned into something. Oh, she turned into a deep one. It itched badly, and my face. I had to hold my skin but with both hands to prevent it from growing until I suffocated. I ended up sitting on the road, crying until some insmuther kicked me and ordered me away. The visions are testing me, playing with my mind, a lone child. My old forgotten fears come to life. When I was small, I was afraid to stay alone. I thought my parents would leave and never come back. Today I went to the eastern streets of Coverside, and the visions came on this corner of St. Elmo Lane and Kingsport Street. I hope they really mark these on my map, because I have no idea where this will be. I felt I was alone, forgotten in a locked room, hungry and frightened. It was so scary to stay inside, but everything was much worse behind the door. Something scratched in the corridor, and there were terrifying screams from outside. I could not run, could not hide, just waited for Mom to return. Mirrors, mirrors. I'm afraid someone stalks me. It started when I visited Western Advent and had a vision at the intersection of Purity Road and Oak Street. I saw mirrors full of reflections and someone trapped, trying in vain to escape. His expression of fear and panic shook me deeply. After that, a very tall and skinny man started following me in the distance. What troubles me is that I see him in the reflections, but have never caught a straight view of the stalker. Oh my god. Excuse me. No. I'm sure the police will mock me if I come asking for protection. Seems it is time to buy a good and trustworthy gun and start to practice. No matter how different my visions, discussing exaltation, my visions may be, they are always so frightening. Today it was man. He left the house in southern Oldgrove on Warwick Street, somewhere between Seaside and Hillside Streets. Our eyes met, and I immediately felt the burning exaltation, a wild torrent of emotions. I saw him among the monstrosities, touching them, embracing, kissing. The vision was so intense, I bent in two and threw up all my breakfast. He walked past saying something like, "Cursed newcomers," and I prayed he wouldn't stop to help. Even now, when I close my eyes, I see the creatures around this man. Call of the Ocean. Tonight the air forced me to leave the hotel. The putrid smell of rotting seaweed and fish made it hard to breathe. I remember a huge apple tree and thought it may be nicer there. Moreover, I was afraid that the hotel owner would see my seizures. The visions occurred when I was a few blocks from the apple tree, walking E. Brown Street, Emmett Brown, Back to the Future, in Central Shells. I felt like I was drowning. I ran forward, and when I passed the street of St. Michael's Church, I felt the water surrounding me, pressing, calling. I needed all my will to fight the desire to go to the mare and sink into its depths. Static in ears. I was walking the Lombard Street in Eastern Reed Heights when it happened again. It's not just a vision, but a noise. Hissing radio static growing louder and louder. Voices from afar were lost in it, crying desperately. I tried not to show how bad it was. I was afraid to reveal it to the locals. The images came after I passed Bullock Street towards Helog Street. The hissing flooded my mind, and I saw a man surrounded by radios, talking to them. He was dying. I felt it. And when it happened, the vision was gone. Voices from the pipes. I'm afraid of the bathroom and kitchen sink. Each time I want to wash my hands, I tremble in fear. What if they'll talk to me? This began after a vision in Western Reed Heights near the crossing of Ibon, Ward, and Baker Streets. I saw a man, naked and covered in blood, in a room without doors or windows, surrounded by the dark holes of the pipes. He was cutting himself piece by piece, feeding those copper mouths. They were whispering with a voice so sweet and promising, but full of hunger and hatred. How could he believe them? Could he even escape? And had they noticed me? Book of Ibon there, that's a reference. And Charles Dexter Ward. Baker Street, I guess, Sherlock Holmes. From behind. I can't help but turn around at any noise after what I saw yesterday. I walked down Murdoch Avenue in Western Advent and near Oak Street. I was hit with an excruciating migraine. My nose started to bleed and the visions came. I saw one man writing a letter. And another about to strike him from behind. Somehow I was both the spectator and the sitting man, but no matter how I cried out warnings or tried to move, it didn't work. It seems I lost consciousness when the killer hit the man on the head, and it took me several hours to get back to the hotel after. Okay, terrible fetus. After this vision, I shake in fear at the sound of a child's cry. It happens in Western Reed Heights on Washington Street. I passed Ibon Street and was heading towards Oak Street, but saw it. The thing was running so fast I didn't even understand what it was. It jumped from the window. Then the vision struck me immediately. I saw a man, a doctor, hiding in the room. He was writing something with a shaking hand, something like a last will. And then I saw the thing stalking him, a fetus on thin pointy legs, with a little face full of evil and hatred. It's shrieking. I can't forget it. Innsmouthers note. The local Innsmouthers scare me a lot. I've never seen a place with so many ill people. Their faces pursue me even in visions. Recently I was in the northern part of Grimhaven Bay, walking down Whisper Street. I barely made it to Hubert Avenue when the visions came. I stood among many Innsmouthers, disguised as one of them, and listened. Their leader read the story of a captain participating in pagan rites, copulating with savage witches and beasts, bringing sacrifices. I still remember his name, Obed. Yeah, that's the man who founded Innsmouth. Obed Marsh, I think it was. Today I fell asleep on the street. I'm sure it's connected to my visions somehow, because I felt the same nausea and headache as before they strike. It happens in Coverside, near the corner of Tanner Street and Old Church Road. I felt dizzy and my mouth was full of bittersweet taste. I saw a woman with kind eyes giving me a drink and whispering something. Immediately after that I fell asleep and spent nearly half the day lying in the dirt like a hobo. It's a miracle no one stole anything from me. Final one. Pack of notes. Okay, that's just what I just read. That was a lot.
I'm watching you, newcomer.
Yeah. Oh, a conch shell. A conch. Ah. Water! Can I help you if I hear you peddling your cheap, affordable living again? I could live with you renting our beast-ridden flop houses, but you're cutting into my profit. Don't make that mistake. I know you're on the fish market, and I have dangerous people living here that I can send after you. You've been warned, Vic. I guess that's the landlord. Is Vic. There's another note here. Darren, I think I'm finally starting to figure this out. Locals use signs to mark special places that you know already. Kinda like the secret signs hobos use all over the country. What I learned is that the tradition dates back to the times well before the flood. I've been able to find out the meaning of some of them. You've seen the crooked H-shaped sign on doors around town. That means that the house is inhabited. Crosshatch grid signs mark hidden caches of useful items, and the V-shaped sign is for barricaded dangerous places. Good catch there, they say. Still haven't figured out the spiral-shaped sign, though. You'll have to investigate for yourself. And if you see a sign with a cross and 3 Ks, reach for the gun. Okay. My poor throat is getting a little bit roughed up now. So just a moment, I need to have a drink here. Some wine is always good. And out we go. Devil's Reef. And I have a fast travel point now suddenly. Is there anything here? Oh, so that's fast travel points. Does it? Oh no, it didn't give me any of the... I have to actually figure out where everything is then. So I'm right next to Devil's Reef Hotel. From here I probably have to test the newspaper. Oakmont Police. I need to find the headquarters. Throgmorton Manor, that's Asylum. Great Heights, what's this? That's the university. City Hall. University Library. Crap. There's so much to explore. This is a gigantic game. Really? What the heck? Documents to Walter, hobo signs. Yeah. Ugh. Dead shark. So, if I use this... Oh, I can go places. Apparently not here. Okay, so I can travel by boat to some places, I guess, then. I also wonder where I can travel. This looks promising. Oh! Oh, I can turbocharge it as well. Now the question is, where the fuck am I? If we try Orchard, can I go over here? Yes, here's a marker. So here's some people. What's the problem? Yeah, so this is the inhabitants of the place. This is the Occupant Chronicle. Okay, so let's have a look around here then.
The old papers are by the door. Take them and stop bothering me already.
I think you've got me confused with someone else.
Aren't you a newcomer?
Mm-hmm.
Help me out here. What's the connection between newcomers and old newspapers?
It's cold sleeping in the street, and they come to collect the old newspapers for warmth.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess I am a newcomer. Charles Reed, private investigator. And I also need your old newspapers, the archive, to be exact.
Ah, so you're the one who cracked the Albert Throgmorton murder case. Nice work. I'm Helen Bland. Say, can you do me a favor?
Maybe.
Give me an exclusive interview. You won't regret it. The Oakmont Chronicle is the best newspaper for miles around.
It's the only one, I guess.
All right, I'll be sure to make some time for you, Miss Bland. Do you still want that interview? I got some time now, if you're ready.
Oh, absolutely. We know that you're the private eye who solved the case, but tell our reader something more.
Hello, Donna. Welcome to the stream.
I'm a private eye in Boston. The situation in the port was a good use of my skills.
I'm doing okay. I'm drinking some wine here and trying to enjoy this game.
I find our city has a lot of secrets, but people may not like you poking your nose.
And a happy new year to you too.
Maybe we'll have the chance to work together later. Who knows? And now the big question. Why are you here? What brought you to Oakmont?
I've been investigating disappearances all around Massachusetts. The missing people all seem to have ended up here for some reason.
And if you like, well,
The mystery of the newcomers. And you want to know why?
just a moment, I'll let this cutscene
Well, they aren't very forthcoming
play out
about
here.
it. And it doesn't help that most of them aren't thinking straight, to put it mildly.
Sparkling
I think
wine,
that's enough
nice.
For now. I can't give the readers too much all at once. Thank you for your interview, Mr. Reed.
My pleasure. Maybe I'll do something interesting enough to make the papers again. You never know.
Extra,
See you
extra.
later.
Okay. This is a horror game based on the H.P. Lovecraft mythos, the Cthulhu mythos. And I was about to ask you if you would like to join me for the stream, because I can connect you through Discord and live stream it to you, so you have you're half a second behind. That's a lot of stuff here. Oh, nice bathroom. Oh, that's not it. Pack of no. Oh my god. Period. Oh my god. I probably need to know what the hell. Yeah, sure. Just give me a moment and I'll call you then. So, there we go. Now we're back in the game. And honestly, I'm just running around. I don't really know what I'm doing.
That's fine. Today is everything okay. So what kind of game is that? You said a horror game?
It's a horror game based on the H.P. Lovecraft universe.
Yeah.
So I've been brought to this town called Oakmont, which is sinking into the sea because I'm like a World War I veteran with PTSD, and I'm having visions of a sinking city and a horrible thing in the bottom of the sea that is calling to me.
Like is it called Tenochtitlan? Yes, Tenochtitlan. Mexico City is also sinking area here too. Centimeters? Am I right? Yes.
Yeah, and Venice in Europe is sinking.
Same too? Really? Okay.
Venice has been sinking for centuries.
Okay.
Yeah.
So in this game, it's possible that there is a monster or something.
Oh, I've already met like one monster already. There's also... you have to keep in mind when it comes to these games that it was popular with the idea of half-breeds and the racial, like, race theory.
Yeah.
Which makes it a little bit like, oh, I don't want to be a part of this. But due to that, they played around with the fact that there are different races, so there's a group in this city called the Innsmouthers.
Innsmouthers.
Or they pronounce it wrong here in this game. They call them Innsmouthers.
Okay. But the graphic is cool. I'm sorry that I'm interrupting you.
The Innsmouthers have copulated with fish people. So they look like fishes. We'll see if we can find someone around here who has the so-called Innsmouth look to them.
Okay.
So, as I said, I kind of forgot what the hell I'm doing.
There was one. Was there one?
Yeah, there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one of them. He kind of looks like a fish, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's so true. That's so ugly.
Yeah. So, currently I have... this is a casebook. I have this Lost at Sea. I'm trying to find the owner of the town, so to speak. Robert Throgmorton gave me a key to the expedition headquarters. His son disappeared at sea and turned up dead in town.
Oh my god.
Plus, it's in northern Coverside at the crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Okay.
Can you check the map?
Yeah, that's what I'm...
Oh
Coverside is here. What was it called?
Asher Road?
Asher Road?
Was it Asher Road? And corner, what was the other one?
Exactly. That's the tricky part here, because it doesn't give you a waypoint. You have to actually find it.
Oh my god.
Yeah, big minus. Hubert and Asher.
Avenue. Hubert Avenue.
Hubert. Here's Asher.
Yeah.
Here's Hubert.
Where? Oh, so here, down here. Okay. So you aren't so far away.
Yeah. Let's put a key there. Just so I can get an idea. Okay, where the hell am I?
You aren't so far away.
No,
you have to cross.
Straight ahead.
Yeah. And you can see the key on the top. It
Yeah.
shows you the direction you have to go.
I put down the marker so I would find it. So this takes place in the late 1920s.
Oh, wow.
And the game is on maximum graphics right now.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm yawning again.
Oh, I know you're tired, but I'm still appreciating that you're spending some time here and playing with me.
I was scared that I won't make it. I woke up this morning at, I think it was about 4 o'clock, then I fall asleep again, then at 7. Then I fall asleep again. At 9 I woke up, then we went shopping. We did everything. Yeah. And then again I took a nap. I was so tired.
Did you guys... It's in the northern Coverside at the crossroad of Asher Road and Hubert Avenue. Sorry, I just need to find... Asher Road, Hubert Avenue. So this is crossroad.
Yes, at the northern.
Yeah. Okay, so... Oh, yeah, there it is. I can see the marker on the door.
Where? The age here?
The age.
Okay.
Yeah, so you were trying... Yes, we found it!
And what do you have to do here now?
I have to investigate and try and find... Because the city has been sinking. There's been geological disturbances in the area. So Mr. Throgmorton sent his son and a professor and some other people out to find it out. And they disappeared. And then the son showed up and he got killed immediately when he showed up. So, yeah. Yeah, so I can understand you got tired.
Oh, I'm always so tired.
Yeah. No, I feel you.
So much more. Oh,
Oh, here's a
Guess I
footprint.
don't need the key.
Yeah, so, oh, God, it's the fireworks. It's scaring the
You
hell
know
out of
what
me.
I have done? I bought a lot of new games because they were all on sale.
Same here. I bought this one today.
Really?
For 17 euros for this one.
How much? 20?
17.
17, okay.
It's 60 usually.
Oh, wow. And I got all the games on, can I say that? On store?
Steam store?
No, Epic.
Epic.
I'm
Oh,
not sure if
well,
I
we all hate Epic here. But still.
because they had games for free for I think for about 2 weeks or something.
Yeah, they've had every day.
Yeah.
Today was Tomb Raider. 3 Tomb Raider games.
Yes, it's 5th or 6th of January.
And a little shout out to Rihanna Pratchett, who wrote the first one. She's the daughter of my favorite author.
Ah, okay. I played Tomb Raider on PlayStation 3. Tomb Raider Part 3 and Part 1 and 2 on my old first PC, and I think it was the best.
I played Tomb Raider 1 on my first PC. Oh my god, that's so long ago.
And 3 was the best. It scared me so much. We played it whole night, my cousin and me.
Well, if you have a chance, try to play the rebooted version, the first game, which was written by
Really?
Rihanna. It's so damn good.
Okay.
Because in the original series, Lara is this big bosomed lady who can do anything.
Uh-huh.
But in the new one, it's kind of like an origin story where she's just a student and she's forced into a situation she wasn't prepared for.
I don't like the new ones, yeah. And do you know what I also played when I got my PC in 1998? Yeah, it was
98.
Yeah. Oh, what's his name? Indiana Jones. Okay, can you read that for a second? I'm sorry, I'm interrupting again.
The Indiana Jones games. They were good too.
Oh, they were brilliant.
Yeah, so, dangers of diving. Divers with the bends can suffer from numerous symptoms, including pain, impaired movement, nausea, vomiting, and disorientation. Acute symptoms can occur within 10 minutes of surfacing and include paralysis, numbness, blindness, deafness, dizziness, seizures, confusions, or words coming out all weird. The paralysis and numbness can involve several different parts of the body at the same time. Do you know what the bendies are? So when you ascend when diving too quickly, you get clogging, I think it's carbon monoxide clogging in your blood.
Ah, okay, now I understand.
Yeah.
Therefore, you have to dive up
Slowly
Slowly,
and
yeah.
oh yeah, now I'm getting here like clues. You can see it on the screen.
Okay.
Yeah, but they call them the bendies.
Okay. Is there something in front of you?
Yeah.
There's
I think.
kind of bottle. What kind of bottle is that?
There's a lot of things that's happened here. The sign there is like a hand, and it shows that I can interact
No,
with it.
in front of it. Yeah, next to you on the right side.
Someone smashed it beyond repair.
Right, sorry, I'm going to back up. Just a moment.
That's fine. Here, the bottle, the brown bottle. Is this the color or what is that?
It's mostly the color. It looks like a lantern or something.
Okay.
But now I can go into investigation mode.
Uh-huh.
But now I need to find whatever it was I was... Oh, look at that! There's a crow!
Whoa!
Are a few damp papers all that's left of the expedition?
Oh, and here... Oh, the bird has stolen stuff. Oh, here's something. Oh, holy shit!
Oh, that's cool.
What the hell?
That's cool. I like these kinds of games.
Oh, and my character's like, oh my god, go away! He's seeing shit. Oh, it's a bird. He's seeing the bird.
Okay.
I was like, what the hell?
What kind of signs are these on the floor?
They are probably ancient Relithian.
Okay.
Oh, here's a clue. The following must be delivered. Grimhaven Bay, no later than Friday. Mark 5 diving suits, 6 air tanks and pumps, 4 canned food, Personal belongings, research equipment, do not, telephone station and wires, power generator responsible for the... Okay. So that's some of the clues.
Wait a second.
Yeah. Backing up.
Okay, I'm done.
Yeah.
Typing, so many messages.
Yeah, whenever the screen goes all wonky, that means that there are clues around that I need to find, and then to solve the whatever happened here. And it's making me a little bit nauseous, honestly. Holy fuck, who are you?
Oh, what was that?
Holy shit, who are you? He ran off.
He ran off. He went upstairs again.
Yeah. Let's see now. Do I have... Better... Yeah. Reload my pistol just in case. Oh!
Is he shooting at you?
Yeah, he's shooting at me.
Who is this?
Yeah, I'm wondering the same thing. Who the heck was that? I don't have any bullets either. And into... Oh no, I went into investigation mode. So... Yeah, I see the scenes.
Smash the rest.
Okay. Fuck up the papers, burn the rest. And then I have to, like, put it into a sequence and solve everything that happened. So...
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
So this is probably part 1, then over here is part 2. Then we have part 3 over here, I guess. Ah, Dagon! They're carrying shit downstairs. And burned it.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Time to figure this out.
Okay, so now I have to go back to the beginning. And putting like 1.
We don't have time to pick it. Stand back.
2.
Grab the papers. Smash the rest.
3.
And 4.
And 4.
Burn it all. Make sure you get the adverts.
Several
There we go.
broke into the expedition
Got
headquarters.
it.
What they didn't smash, they burned. The archives, even the newspapers.
Okay, got all the evidence, and now my character is not feeling well. Because he was using his special ability.
He drank a lot.
Yeah, so burn documents, cargo manifest. That's the first clue we have here. So when you have clues, you put them together. So the expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up on. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be a recent posting or ads about freighters in Oakmont Chronicles. We have to go back to the newspaper, I guess.
I'm sorry, I'm drinking.
Oh yeah, that's fine. You're having sparkling wine?
Sparkling, not sprinkling.
No, not sprinkly, just sparkly.
Sorry.
What kind of wine are you drinking?
Ooh, let me check the bottle. I'll be right with you. Wait a second.
No
I don't
problem.
know the name.
I still have some running to do, so don't worry.
Okay, I'll be right with you. Yeah.
Yep. Advertisements. After the flood. Let's see. Nope. God damn it. Often look at useful information within various city archives. Yeah. Look at my casebook. Expedition archive is lost, but still have clues to follow up. They left the city on a freighter in Grimhaven. Postings or ads in Oakmont.
So I'm back.
Yeah.
Hi,
Hi.
hi. Okay, it's sparkling wine from my home country,
Mm-hmm.
and it's pink grapefruit deco.
Oh, sounds good.
Yeah, it's so delicious. And the last time I had, was it strawberry or something? I can't remember. Yeah, strawberry. Then strawberry was much better. It tastes so delicious.
Strawberry is
It is.
quite tasty when it comes to wine, so yeah.
Yes.
I'm
Yes.
drinking a red Bourgogne.
Ooh, sounds good.
It's quite tasty. It's an Antonin Rodet.
Okay, wow. Is it a dry one or a
I would say half dry. It says here on the
half?
back.
Okay.
Installé à Mercury,
Uh-huh.
à cœur de la côte chalonnaise, la maison Anthony Rodet exploitée depuis en mai 811, blah blah blah. Okay, so it's the house of Antonin Rodet, and they cultivated the wine since 1875.
Uh-huh.
And the vineyard is 90 hectares large.
Wow.
In one of the finer areas of Burgundy.
Mm-hmm.
It's very tasty, very light, being a red wine. Yeah. So I'm trying to find information here in the archive right now.
And I'm always interrupting you. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. Grimhaven and that. Those are the things I can think of. Could it be... I tried after the flood, which means like nothing happens.
Yeah.
Maybe if I remove the period officials.
Oh, that's so complicated.
Yeah, now I'm just brute forcing it. Okay. Current events, maybe. Nothing. Because it said Grimhaven. Maybe
Yeah.
if I choose Salvation Harbor instead. No.
No.
Adverts. Nothing. Yeah, because when we look in the book, it says here,
Yeah.
the expedition archive is lost, but I still have clues to follow up. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads about the freighter in Oakmont Chronicle.
So recent postings about the freighter. We are looking for information about the freighter.
Yeah, about a ship in Grimhaven
Yeah.
Bay.
Yeah.
So that's tricky ones. District should be Grimhaven Bay.
Yes.
Section is
I
either...
wouldn't do you have to choose section if you just look for Grimhaven Bay to see if there is
No,
some?
I need 3.
You need 3. Okay.
Yeah.
So I would choose period. No.
Period after the flood, which is now.
Yeah, and section, because people, I wouldn't say people.
No.
Articles, front page, wait a second, current events.
Just trying everything.
Yes, that's fine.
Nothing shows up in that
Now
combo.
let's change, let's take people and take out period.
Mm-hmm. Maybe officials.
Officials, try.
Yeah.
But you haven't, okay.
Let's try that. No.
Okay.
Wait, which section? Let's go with current events. Nothing. Celebrities?
Complicated.
Yeah, this is unnecessarily complicated, honestly.
Search, there was something search. Can you go back? Where have you been before? It said search, pressing F. No.
Oh yeah, that's when I have the 3 things.
Ah, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, so select 3 search criteria. So when I have 3, I can press F to search.
Okay.
Ah! Okay.
Oh! What does it say? Choose evidence. The lost to discover the origin of the message. Was even near Oakman. Contact with the expedition was soon. lost Albert Throckmorton. Was the only known survivor. He was subsequently murdered. I was hired to find any other expedition members, dead or alive. Throckmorton will be waiting for my report in his main manor in southern Old Grove.
Exactly. So then I can change here. Like, here we go.
I saw burned newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
I still have clues to follow up on the left. But they left the city on a freighter. Here it is. They left the city on a freighter from Grimhaven Bay. There might be recent postings or ads. Oh, that's the clue. Okay, that's the
that's the
information.
clue I had.
Okay, now I understand. Okay,
Yeah.
about the freighter in the Oakmont Chronicle.
Exactly. So
okay.
So I can choose here Grimhaven advertisements, and then I have to choose someone.
Official celebrities. No, wait a second. There might be. They left the city on a freighter. Celebrities, commoners. I would say commoners.
Let's try commoners, and then press F. Ah, there we go. You're right. The 30-ton ship Titania is currently available for hire. You will find it fully equipped for transport, as well as the aiding of underwater ventures and exploration for the price of 70 rifle bullets, or the equivalent thereof per week. Those interested are urged to contact Captain Jeremiah Sanders for contracting details. He can be found at Pier 3, Oakmont Port, Grimhaven Bay.
So let's go to Grimhaven Bay. Port.
Yes.
I don't know, can't remember. Oh my god.
Let's see now. Where's my Port
here on the
3
right
is
side?
here.
Ah, okay.
So I need to put like a marker over here. Lost expedition. Let's put that as a marker.
Oh, that's far away.
Yeah, I need to go and get my boat. It's down here.
I need a newspaper advertisement.
And here's my boat.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, you can travel around here like with a little boat. Whee!
Wow. Funny.
Now I just have to keep up with the maps. I go in the right direction. I think I can go to like here. Either Old Church Road or Levi Coffin.
And then you continue by foot?
Yeah, then I have to continue by foot. My god, this is complicated.
Yes, it is indeed. Especially today. What did you get for dinner?
Pizza.
Did you cook something? Pizza?
I have a pizza and that's it.
Pizza is always good. Do you know what we had?
What did you guys have?
A burger.
Good enough.
Yes.
That's how I feel as well. I mean, as I told you yesterday, if I wasn't alone, I would actually cook something. Otherwise, like, who cares?
I was so tired, and I really wasn't in a mood cooking something. But tomorrow we are going to have something good.
Also, New Year's Day dinner instead.
Yes, yeah.
Sounds far better. Okay.
Yeah.
I need to go down this road. Oh, don't cry. There. You're fucked, but yeah.
And the fishmen, I can't remember the name.
The Innsmouthers.
Innsmouthers? Can they also swim and breathe in the water?
Oh, after a certain time, they will turn into something called... what are they called? Deep ones. They turn into, like, fishes, basically, with legs.
Okay.
Some of them, not all of them, though. God damn it. Oh, I'm here. Can we just remove it? Delete that? Yes. Now I just need to get to the pier.
How long are you going to stream today, Erich?
I was thinking maybe find this guy and then I'll end it. I've been streaming for 2 hours now.
Oh, okay.
I think that's more than enough. I missed the place.
And what are you going to do then?
Mostly relax and maybe watch the movies until the strike of 12.
Oh, strange this year. Everything. Christmas and now New Year. I don't know. 2 years is strange.
Everything is strange this year. I'm not comfortable with anything. Oh, what's this?
Also, my kids said, "Mom, I'm not in a mood to celebrate or to do something." And I said, "It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to if you don't want to."
Yeah, that's basically how I feel as well. It's like, what is there to celebrate? Another year of COVID? No thanks. I'm
You
good.
know what happened today? We went shopping in a supermarket and it was full. It was really full of people. It's fine, everything okay. We got what we wanted. And then we went into a store so we can buy a controller for Nintendo Switch.
Mm-hmm.
And there was nobody inside. And the lady at the cashier, do you say cashier? She was at the entrance, said, I can only enter if I've got proof that I'm vaccinated or that I got corona and that I'm healthy now. Once you have corona, you are almost like unvaccinated.
Exactly, you have the antibodies and everything.
And I told her, forgot everything at home. If you can go.
Oh, dang it.
And she said, no chance, I can't enter the shop. The shop was empty.
What are you talking about?
Oh, so annoying.
Shop, and there was the same regulation. And then we asked, can you bring it to us at the cashier here so we can pay for it and just go home? It's weekend. I can't get it anywhere else. And I don't want to go home to get the stupid paper and come back so I can just enter the store. The stores are empty and I need proof. But the supermarket is totally full and I don't need proof. There's nothing logical anymore. I'm sorry.
No, you're right about that. Due to the restrictions. Oh, there's one of the monsters.
Yeah.
Come at me, bro.
Take care, of course. Corona is horrible.
Ah!
They look funny.
And he fell off.
Do they only have feet and hands? Arms?
And a bigger mouth.
Where's the mouth? I can't see it.
Let's see if we can.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. They're weird. Oh, dead people. Yeah. Hey, I got a gun.
They emptied every chamber. Still stinks of burnt powder. Shot dead. Point blank.
Ooh.
I would like to play something with you this weekend, but I don't know what.
Oh, there's probably something.
I had to do this to a man.
Yeah.
Damn.
If you are in a mood, if you want
to.
What was that?
That was a deep one. So we started over here. Let's have a look. Oh, there's something.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's just a cache.
I'm impressed how you can concentrate on this game.
Oh my
I can't right now.
Ooh. There's Titania.
Yeah, here it is. And what do we have to do here? Can't remember anymore.
We have to find clues and stuff.
Okay.
From the guys who burned stuff.
They were in high spirits, and plenty of them were drinking.
I just see a fish, but okay. Here, I guess we have to get inside the ship then.
And you have to solve the secret why the town is sinking, the city?
Yeah, why I'm getting visions, why the city is sinking, and so on. So, I, Captain Jeremiah Sanders, hereby agree to take on board my vessel, the Titania, any persons designated by Robert Throgmorton, and the cargo detailed in the attached manifest, as well as to provide them with any and all necessary assistance up to and including depth measurements, as well as diving support for underwater exploration and marine life observations. Aforementioned services will take place in confidential locations in Cod Bay. Afterwards, the Titania will provide transport for all passengers to the Oakmont port. Compensation will be 70 bullets. What's this? Oh,
Ooh.
Well, that's a nasty looking thing.
Yes,
This would be a
looks
weird artifact
interesting.
in any collection.
I think that's supposed to be Dagon.
Cape Cod. There were marks here, but they've been erased.
Cape Cod.
Yeah,
Cod.
Cape Cod.
Isn't that in America? I was.
Yeah, we're outside of
I've
Boston.
been there. Yeah, I've been there once.
Oh, you have?
2000. Wait a second. 2004, 2005, something like that. Because I was 3 months over there, and visited lots of, places and cities. And Boston. I love Boston. It's such a beautiful.
Boston.
Yeah, so beautiful.
Okay, so that will be enough for now. We'll come back to this some other time.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're
well,
dismissing, but it's an interesting game.
Yeah, it's.
Yeah.
I played this like when it released long ago. There's the
Okay.
investigation point.
Uh-huh.
I played it long ago, and back then it didn't really appeal to me. But now they've improved upon it, and it's way more interesting.
And I'm interrupting you right now all the time. I'm so sorry.
Well, that's how it works when you play two people.
Yeah, because I'm talking too much.
So say goodbye to all the nice people.
Bye bye. Have a good good New Year. No.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. I'm sorry, that's my wine right now.
Here's the wine.
Here's the wine. And here you see you next year. Take care.
Yes. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.